Greetings, parents. I'm so excited to share more details with you about our SHSAT summer and fall boot camp. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. My name is Ty Abrams, and I'm the founder and CEO of Admission Squad, an education organization on a mission to get talented middle schoolers into top New York City high schools. I'm also the best-selling author of the book, Who Am I? An A to Z Career Guide for Teens. And I myself graduated from a specialized high school. I went to Bronx Science, and then I got my degree in math from Duke University, and I just got my master's degree from Brooklyn College. So I know a thing or two about what it takes to get into elite schools, and I'm excited to help your child get on the same journey. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization on a mission to prepare high-achieving middle school students from underserved backgrounds to gain admission into top New York City public high schools, top colleges and universities, and leading career paths through test prep, application consulting, and mentorship. This is a picture from our summer boot camp class of 2019. Every one of these students went on to do amazing things in the high school admissions process and beyond. For the last 2 years, we have offered a fully remote program. We were able to do some in-person testing, some in-person office hours, but we spend most of our time online. We're excited for 2024 to resume our in-person programming. This flyer details some of the information you need to know about our SHSAT Summer Bootcamp. So make sure you submit an application on our website at admissionsquad.org. And that way we can learn a little bit more about your child and determine if they would be a good fit for our program. Keep in mind, if you choose the in-person option, we'll be located at St. Joseph's University, which is right here in Brooklyn at 245 Clinton Avenue. Now let's dig into our summer boot camp structure. The program will last 5 weeks, Monday through Thursday. There's also going to be a bit of a lunch break. So that's where students can just take a break, use the bathroom, eat some food so that they can refresh their energy for the second class. There'll be a 2-hour math class and a 2-hour ELA class, not necessarily in that order. The 6th graders will be separated from the 7th graders, and they will only be able to take our class online. There'll also be weekly mentorship chats from specialized high school students, as well as top high school alumni. Each student will have one math instructor, one ELA instructor, and a high school teacher's assistant, and there will be 3 virtual diagnostic exams. Remember, all of our classes are live, so students can receive direct instruction from their teachers and be in a position to ask questions. We also have in-person and online office hours that allow students to get their questions answered. Our fall bootcamp structure is going to be entirely online. Students will attend a 4-hour class on either Saturday or Sunday. They will have 4 diagnostic assessments. And of course, there's going to be office hours to get their questions answered. Based on the exams that they take, we want to make sure that they're mastering every question that they got incorrect. The program will last for 7 weeks, and it will be made up of about 40 hours of preparation. Every student in our program gets a copy of my book, Who Am I? An A to Z Career Guide for Teens. This book is a great motivational tool to help students to understand their why behind what is the whole purpose of going to a specialized high school? What do they plan to accomplish? What colleges do they want to go to? What career paths are they considering? And how is high school going to play a role in helping them to achieve their dreams? So this is a great starting point for students as they get prepared for college and career readiness. Generally, we always have a full team to support our students. Of course, I am here as the executive director, but we also have a technology manager, we have our math and ELA instructors, we have high school interns, and of course, we have an operations manager. So your children will be well supported during their journey to getting into a top high school. This is our most updated high school list. We specifically curate a list of the top high schools in New York City, and we want parents to focus their energy on this list. It is 2-sided, so this is just the front page. You can get a copy of our top high school list from our website. But the reality is, despite there being over 400 high schools here in New York City, only 10% of them do a really good job of getting students ready for college. And we believe that all of our students should have access to one of these schools. So start your search here Start doing the research so that you can get in position for success. Now, our program does provide coaching for screened high school admissions, and many of our students go on to take the tax exam for Catholic schools, as well as the SSAT/ISEE for admission into a private school. But I just want to note that all the specialized high schools are on the top high school list, meaning they have an exceptional college readiness rate. So they're definitely worth considering on your list of schools that you want to target. Make sure you take a look at the most recent Specialized High School Handbook. An updated guide comes out every year in June. So when that updated guide comes out, we'll definitely update it on our website. But for right now, you can still look at the one from last year so that you can learn all the important information you need to know about this test. These are the specialized high schools. There are 9 listed here, but only 8 of them require the SHSAT for admission. LaGuardia there at the bottom is a performing arts school. And so students are going to be evaluated based on their grades as well as an audition or portfolio. But for the other 8 schools, your child will need to score high enough on the SHSAT in order to secure a seat. When we think about getting into a top high school, we have to remember that this is an academic competition. There are about 80,000 eighth graders who matriculate into high school every year. And of those, 28,000 will take the SHSAT. Now, even though those 28,000 are testing, only 5,200 approximately are given an offer. So it is extremely competitive. It's one of the hardest tests that your child will have to take. But we recognize that by going through this rigorous process, they're going to be a stronger student and a stronger person for it. There's only one way to get into a specialized high school. You must take the SHSAT. These schools are not going to consider your grades. They're not going to consider state exam scores. They're not going to consider your attendance and punctuality. They're not going to consider whether or not your sister or brother or cousin or mom or dad got into a specialized high school. The only criteria is your score on the SHSAT. So from this moment forward, your priority is to get the highest score possible. The next few slides will go over a few of our amazing students who have placed into elite schools. We have Jabari here. He actually attended Stuyvesant High School, so he should be a senior at this point, or would have graduated. He actually would have graduated just this past year. So his first diagnostic was 452, and he actually scored high enough, of 564, in order to place into Stuyvesant. We also have Alexa here. She was actually the #1 student in her school, but the reality is when she came to us, her math performance was extremely weak. She was able to score high enough to place into Brooklyn Tech. She's now on a full ride scholarship in the Macaulay Honors Program here in New York City. We also have Kadane here. He was the only student in his entire school that placed into a specialized high school, and he got into Brooklyn Latin, thanks to our program. We also have Nathaniel here. Unfortunately, he started with us mid-August, so we couldn't get him a seat in a specialized high school, but he did place into NEST+m with our high school admissions consulting. We have some additional students who placed into specialized high schools. We have Haley here on the left, who's at Bronx Science. John texted me directly to let me know he got into Stuyvesant. He was so excited. And Zalia over on the right placed into Stuyvesant High School as well. So we have some very happy parents and students, and we believe that you can be our next success story. An opportunity of a lifetime is only one click away. So please make the best decision for your child by clicking the link below, submitting an application so that we can get them started on their journey towards success. So here are your next steps. You're going to submit an application on our website at admissionsquad.org. You're going to start studying the problems in the most recent specialized high school handbook. And you're going to start researching the specialized high schools and the competitive screened high schools, because we can't just be preparing for a test. We need to know why we're preparing for the test. We need to know why these schools are so special and the opportunity that awaits your child. So start that research process so that you can have a little bit more buy-in to the process. So visit our website at www.admissionsquad.org. There you will find the program application as well as some additional free resources that can be very helpful to you and your child. And with that, I bid you farewell. Thank you so much for your time and attention. If you have any additional questions, feel free to give us a call at 347-313-8378, or you can give us an email at info@admissionsquad.org. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Admission Squad. I hope to see you in the program. Bye, guys.